All right. Well, we're now here at a skate park, an indoor skate park. It's called Waterboyz. Obviously, surfing culture is a big part of this, and as we talked about at the Pensacola skate park, surfing is really at the origin of skateboarding. Surf culture and surfing predates skateboarding by thousands of years. The Hawaiians really invented skateboarding. Excuse me. Well, they invented skateboarding by first inventing surfing. Surfing culture, and here's a surfboard. Surfing culture, and here's a gentleman shooting the curl. That is, he's surfing inside the wave. The wave is cresting over him, and he's going through it. And you can see where his hands are. He's just about to touch the wall of the wave coming up there. So surfing developed necessarily as a outgrowth of the need of the locals to Hawaii, the natives of Hawaii. Really, it can be, a surfboard is very useful for saving people's lives in the ocean, to be able to paddle out and try to get someone who is stranded in the water, or who is unable to swim to shore. So on one hand, the surfboard itself can be almost like an ambulance. It's a life-saving device. But on the other hand, the prowess that is developed by the surfers was able to become an art form unto itself. And both of those reasons, these are reasons why surfing is so integral to the identity of native Hawaiians, and they're an art form and a practice and a skill that they basically they may not have exactly invented it, because there probably were other places in the world where people were using boards, but no one did it the way the Hawaiians did, and where it became such a culture unto itself. And to look at the history, one may also probably want to consider the location and the remoteness of the Hawaiian Islands, and also the size of them, that they really were able to support such probably a larger population than some of the smaller islands. So that's something that I don't have the exact numbers on, but that would be my guess. And then as you can see, so here's a advertisement for the Spy. I think that's some kind of branding for something. Maybe they make surfboards. I don't know. And then here's Volcom. Volcom is a skateboard company, and they also have surfing. They're also involved with surf culture as well, as you can see. So, and you can see the type of art that Volcom likes is iconic to them, or that they've developed, very similar to cut and paste zines from the 70s and 80s, more like in the 80s and 90s actually, and less so much the 70s, because copy machines didn't really exist too much back then, and you could tell that the Xerox type of artwork over there. Rourke, I'm not sure what this is, something to do with camping. Octopus looks like has something to do with surfing, or and they're making a comment on their massive corporate juggernaut. I don't know too much about them. Surfboards, and also advertisements for electric eyewear. Not sure what that is. I'm guessing something to do with eyewear. And also here we have Waterboyz WBZ, Waterboyz, WBZ, team rider Kale Troa. Apex skim boards. This is a skim board. This is not a surfboard, it's a skim board. This is not my specialty, and I don't know much about surfing or skim boards, but and furthermore, what we're doing here is again about really connecting up with skateboard culture, less so surfing, but that's something to think about as we go forward. It's possible that that certain beaches may be good locations for the flow arts and the skating, for flow arts and juggling and yo-yo and the skill toys. And of course there are some places that have both a skateboard park near a beach where there's some surfing. So that's definitely something that is not unusual to find, but it compared to how many spots there are for surfing, there are probably only a few of them relatively would have some sort of skate park. But where it's an actual skate park, of course there's sidewalks and parking lots where there could be. So let's so this is Waterboyz store here, and we'll take a look. We'll see what they have inside. How basically this is our real first indoor skate park, a paid skate park, and just kind of get a sense. We'll see what we can do in here, but this is a very different situation, a very different location and environment than an outdoor skate park. So we've really seen two modern concrete outdoor skate parks in St. Pete's and here in Pensacola. Then we had the small outdoor park that was in a residential area, and then we had the park that seemed to have some skateboarding that Google Maps showed us, but turned out to have no skateboarding. And so here we have another category, the indoor paid park. And does this have an opportunity for a skill toys interaction or space? We'll find out. Let's see.